Hello, I'm Dilshan, Chief Information Officer of Lanka Insurance Limited, presenting the distinguished Board of Directors a comprehensive analysis on the implementation of cloud computing at Lanka Insurance Limited. Let's have a glance through the content that we are planning to go through in the next 10 minutes. So, starting with the introduction, which will contain introduction to cloud computing, objectives of implementing cloud computing for Lanka Insurance Limited. Then we are moving into a deeper analysis where we will be discussing advantages of implementing cloud computing at Lanka Insurance Limited, risks and disadvantages of implementing cloud computing, real-life service industry examples of cloud computing, requirements for cloud computing, and a detailed financial analysis where you can see the dashboard as well. Then finally the conclusion, which will contain recommendation and conclusion and the references. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage and process data rather than a local server. As you can see on the image, the servers, the softwares, the applications, the storage data, and all are stored remotely. Using our desktops, laptops, tablets, mobile phones, we can access this data and manage our day-to-day work. The purpose, or rather the objective of implementing cloud computing at Lanka Insurance Limited can be listed as follows. So basically it's reduction of costs, worldwide access, flexibility, and being more greener and environmentally sustainable as well. Let's have a detailed analysis of cloud computing from different aspects. Cloud computing can benefit Lanka Insurance Limited as follows: IaaS and PaaS. This is infrastructure as a service and platform as a service. Cloud will allow us to use the cloud infrastructure and service as we use, and we do not have to maintain permanent facilities for this purpose. Tests and development. Cloud can save Lanka Insurance a lot of initial capital in terms of investments due in numerous locations. File storage. So focusing on file storage, Lanka Insurance Limited will not have to worry about storing all the client data and other information in local servers. And in terms of backup and restore, we can run backup and restore online without physical drives, tapes, etc. Now let's focus on the risks, or rather the disadvantages that Lanka Insurance Limited can face by implementing cloud computing. So the first one being data privacy and security. There is a risk of confidential information about our clients and business being leaked out. Then again, possibility to lack connectivity. As I have mentioned already, cloud is all about depending on internet. So vulnerability in connection of internet has to be addressed together with our local internet service provider. And the next one being dependability in terms of disaster recovery. We will be depending on our cloud service provider when it comes to disaster recovery. We have to ensure that we select a cloud service provider with a solid disaster recovery and system including backup. Now let's focus on few real-life examples of corporates who has implemented cloud computing. The service provider Telstar has done a research on the experience of KinCare, who has adopted cloud computing. KinCare benefited in business growth, reduced travel time, reduced operational cycle time, and also cloud computing saved them $0.3 million. Not only that, the IT department of KinCare is now working on more important things than fixing day-to-day regular network problems. When implementing cloud computing, there are several requirements such as top management support, which is necessary since this is going to be not just another IT implementation but also a change management process. Then again, the financial investment at the initial stage would be required as well. This will be compensated at the latter stages. Financial analysis would address this in more detail. And then again, the technical staff with legal staff will be required to work together hand in hand in order to ensure that there is smooth technical transfer while maintaining the accurate legal contract, etc. as well. As I mentioned in the previous slide, focusing more on the financial analysis, you can see the dashboard of all financial calculations on the screen. Then again, for your information, the detailed Excel based executive handout has been emailed to you for your perusal as well. This is a 11 sheet Excel workbook which with the dashboard to reflect the effect on NPV and other ratios by any changes that you make. On the 11th sheet, named as the conclusion, feel free to find the financial viability and related conclusions as well. Considering all the financial and non-financial information discovered through the research conducted and the financial analysis conducted, I would like to recommend the cloud computing system to be implemented in Lanka Insurance Limited. You can find the references for the articles and the web content that were referred for the research. Please feel free to contact me for any clarifications regarding the proposed cloud computing project. Thank you.